Hello and welcome back to Keto Homestead with Jess. Who's ever in here, welcome. I hope you're having a good morning. I'm waiting for some people to jump in. We'll get started. Hey, Ginger Ninja, good to see you. Good morning to you. How are you doing? What's going on in your life? I've been off YouTube for a few days. Missing you, missing everybody. Wanted to come on and catch up. I am good. I am exhausted from all this work, but I am good. Piglets and gardening. I didn't go out to my garden for like 2 or 3 days. I can't even remember. I can't keep track. But I went out there this morning, took a break from the piglets today, and oh my goodness, the garden just exploded. I went out, well, I guess it's only been 2 days that I've been out there because I did have a bunch of stuff in the sink that I needed to preserve. And I finally caught up on all that last night. I was up until, I think, midnight catching up with everything. Hey, Christopher, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I hope you're having a good morning as well. I've been busy rednecking my garden, making homemade trellises and starting fall crop. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I started my fall crop last weekend. So that thankfully I did that because I wouldn't have had time to do it this week with the pigs being born. Got 5 people in here. Hello and welcome, whoever is watching. So yeah, I just came in from the garden. I'm late. Usually I'm on by 8 o'clock. I don't feel like cooking breakfast this morning, but I did, like I said, I miss you all. I miss communicating with you, so I still wanted to go live. But this is what I picked from the garden this morning. I got a huge zucchini, bell peppers. All my peppers are just exploding. Jalapenos, banana peppers. All this needs to get washed and processed. Yeah, it is huge. I don't like them getting that big, but it is what it is. Sometimes you miss some. And then yellow wax beans. I bought these. These yellow wax beans, man, they are just producing like crazy, Ginger Ninja. I have so many yellow wax beans, but I'm very thankful and grateful for them. Just everything is exploding in the garden, which is great. Last night I made my zucchini chips with another zucchini. And then all morning, yesterday morning, I think it was from 8 o'clock in the morning until, I don't know, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I canned chicken and chicken broth. These ones still need to be marked, cleaned, and put on the shelf. It's just been super busy. Hey, Gemma, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're having a good evening. Yeah, it's huge. We got 6 in the chat. Please hit the thumbs up. Share me out. I'm having problems with people getting my notifications, so anybody that can share me out would be awesome. I'm super drained. I'm trying to get my energy up. So, I guess we'll get started. All right, Gemma, that will be awesome. I had to pull most of my zucchini and squash up because the squash bugs were getting them and trying to get my massive amount of cucumber about to come in. Wow, that stinks. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I can't see. I gotta switch over to StreamYard to see where I'm at here. When I went and harvested this morning, I pulled probably about 20 to 25 cucumbers, and it was just the Bounty is too heavy for me to carry, so I'll have to have Barrett grab them a little later. And he wakes up. Good morning, Peanuts Peppers. How you doing? I was thinking of you this morning, grabbing all these peppers out of the garden. I did all kinds of stuff yesterday. I also made sauerkraut. That's fermenting right now. I made gummy bears. And I wanted to see if I'm messing around with recipes. I don't know if this worked or not. It probably didn't. But I used what I had on hand. So we will see. Nope, it didn't. It didn't harden up at all. So that was a definite fail. So I will have to, in between doing all this gardening stuff today, I will have to run to town and get some gelatin because those gummy bears did not harden up at all. Are you going to pickle your cucumbers? No. I'm going to juice them and eat them raw. I'm really bad at pickling cucumbers. I have tried several recipes. I don't like them. Gummy bears, cool beans, yeah. They didn't work though. It's Keto-licious. Hello and welcome. Thanks for coming in. It's good to see you. So yeah, I'll have to play with that recipe some more until I get it right. But I definitely want some keto gummy bears. And I would like them to be more like store-bought gummy bears, not gelatin or jelly. I shouldn't say gelatin. Jelly, or not jelly. What am I trying to say? Jello. Not Jello gummy bears. So I'll keep playing with that recipe until I get it done. Watch out, Keto girl. I also did some cucumber juicing last night and froze them in ice trays and molds and all different kinds of stuff. So I need to get those in bags and refill them up. And then, like I said, when Barrett comes in late or wakes up later, I will also have more juicing to do. See who else is here. Hey, Stars Proper, thanks for coming in. Good to see you. Happy Sunday. THT, hello. How's it going? Good to see you. So yeah, now I just got to get these in a bag, put them back into the freezer, and start another batch. But I do have to say, for the people that are just coming in, I really missed you spending time off of YouTube. Seemed like a really long time. So I'm glad to be back on here. I'm glad to see all your familiar names. This will be a nice, refreshing drink during the winter. Thanks to Mark over at Rolling Homestead and Moon Phase 5. They gave me this idea to freeze the cucumbers, the cucumber juice for later use. So that's what I did. Because I really don't care for my own homemade pickles. Milkmaid, good morning. I hope you're doing good. Steve Essex, hello, good morning. I've been taking a break too, just had way too much to do, right? Hey, Red Silo, how are you doing? Good to see you. Hope everything is going good for you. I'm sure your garden is exploding right now too. So yeah, right now I'm just pulling out the cucumber juice out of the ice cube trays and getting them in a bag so I can freeze them again. And then I'll start on another batch. And I just use what I have. I've got silicone tart molds. And then I usually use these for like keto bombs, like my chocolate or cheesecake keto bombs, but this will work fine. And then this one, they're like little bomb looking ones. They're starting to wake up. See what everybody is saying. Everybody's just saying hi to each other still. I love pickles, but my mom and grandma could never get the recipe to make them taste like you buy in the store, and I'm about to attempt it soon. Well, Ginger Ninja, you get back to me and let me know how that turns out. My problem is I'm addicted to those classic dill pickles, and those are the only pickles I like. I don't know why, but those are the only ones, and I cannot get my pickles to taste like that. So who's talking about Kool-Aid pickles? Milkmaid, you're on a rapping kick. I seen that video. That was good. Cleaning and trying to get organized. Red Silo. Our Rural King has them here in Ohio. I missed something. I don't know. Have you tried the Kool-Aid pickles? No, I have not tried the Kool-Aid pickles. I did see that on TikTok though. That would not be my thing. I need to work on the new pianos today, having to learn them. Awesome. That's exciting though, Steve. I found canning. You must be talking about canning jars. I found canning jars in Kroger. Fermented pickles are my absolute favorite. I don't know. Oh no. I've never used these trays before. And these were, I got somebody gifted to me. And they're not coming out. There's supposed to be silicone on the bottom so you can just push them right out, but oh, there it goes. Gosh, that scared me. I thought I had some muscle to do it. I don't know if I like this. Oh, there. Maybe if I push it down on the counter. Oh. Okay. There we go. Just need some muscle. That's what it is. So yeah, this is day 2 of just hardcore harvesting and preserving everything from day to night. Like I said, I was canning and preserving things from, I started at 8 o'clock in the morning yesterday and didn't end until midnight. And then I woke up today at 6 and went to the garden to pick some more stuff and start all over again. Check the chat. All right, Milkmaid, you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you later. I about died. Those Kool-Aid pickles were flavored in weird colors. Oh, yeah. Nope. not my thing. Bread and butter pickles here, already canned next year's worth, and still have 30 pounds of cucumbers to deal with. I know the cucumbers this year are insane. Others have said Ace Hardware for canning jars. I don't think I have ever had a pickle I didn't like. I like all different ones. THC says, milkmaid, later you got your mind on your milk. Milkmaid, no, I am looking for recipes now. Is it good fermenting pickles? Stars, you should do the Kool-Aid ones. I would watch. I can't stand pickles, yuck. Kool-Aid and pickles, they don't go together. No, they don't. Oh, Gemma, you don't know what you're missing. I love pickles, and I love pickled. I shouldn't say I love pickles. I love Vlasic pickles, and I love Vlasic pickle juice. I will drink that by the gallon. But, like I said, it has to be Vlasic. I don't know what they put in there and it tastes so good. Not too bad. This was 10 pickles that I did. Or pickles. Now I got pickles. 10 cucumbers that I did. That's not bad. And then I do have a little left over that I didn't get finished yesterday. So I don't know if I'm going to use, I probably won't have enough for all of these. We'll see. My hands are sticky now. Alright. I got my mess of dishes that I did all yesterday. Where is my drawer? There it is. Hey Felicia, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. A sensory texture thing. Oh, okay. I love pickles and relish. Hope you're having a good day. Felicia, what are you doing today? Have you canned anything? I love pickle chips for hamburgers. Anything pickled or fermented I seem to like. I'm one of those. I also put pickles on grilled cheese. Oh my gosh. Before I was keto, I used to love pickles and grilled cheese. It's like the best combination ever. Yeah, maybe I should mix this up. Oh. It just looked a little thin. Alright. Should probably put my phone on so I can see the chat while I'm doing this. Yeah, I know. I just haven't had time to make any keto bread lately. I need to get some made. There's just certain foods I can't eat. I'm planning to do a video on food and autism. Oh, I understand, Gemma. That's cool. Hands up at Jess and slowly hand over the cucumbers. Come get them, TH2. There's a million of them out there. You are more than welcome. I'm trying to get to my YouTube from my phone. Turn this down so it don't echo. Okay. Now I can see the chat while I'm doing this. Muggy day here with thunderstorms, so we'll be doing another batch of bread and butter relish, but with added jalapenos. Yeah, it's really, really muggy here too, and it does look like it's going to thunderstorm and rain. And that's why I decided to go out to the garden first thing this morning and get what I could out of there hopefully before it starts raining. So I accomplished that. So now the rest of the day I am going to be in this kitchen preserving again. Migrants freaks out if anything resembles a ball resembling a ball lands on his plate. Nice to be on your live. Nice discussion on food. Hey, AB's food. Good to see you. Thanks for coming over and welcome. Hopefully everybody makes you feel welcomed in the chat. And you come back. That would be awesome. I gotta do my breakfast. Hungry man is groaning. That's all right. We'll see you later. I haven't even made breakfast yet either. Usually that's what I do on Sundays is make breakfast for everybody on the live, a keto breakfast. But right now the garden is a little more important since I've put it off for a couple of days. If you all haven't checked out the piglet video, I did a premiere last night. It's only 10 minutes long. Go check out that video. Super cute. Love baby animals, especially piglets. Piglets are probably my favorite baby animal. They're just so darn cute. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for acknowledging AB's foods and making them feel welcome. I really appreciate it. Is anybody else preserving today? What are you guys up to? I know some of you have already answered that question, but there's a lot more that just jumped in. I would love to hear about your day and what you're doing. Thank you, Stars. She says, very cute video. Got a little late. Got here a little late. Which making, Jess? Oh, right now I had juiced some cucumbers last night, and now I'm filling up these molds and ice cube trays of cucumber juice so we can have some cucumber water during the winter months. And it's just an easier way for me to preserve my cucumbers since I don't like making homemade pickles. And this recipe was by Mark over at Rolling Homestead and Moonface 5. They're the ones that inspired me to do this. So yeah, let me get this in the freezer and let this go, and I can start something new. Trying not to become a dehydrated peanut. You better start eating some cucumbers. They'll hydrate you pretty fast, you know. So yeah, last night I did coleslaw, I did sauerkraut. Oh my goodness, it's been a crazy house here. I also did gummy bears for the people that are just coming in. I tried to do a keto style gummy bear. That did not work out. I didn't have any gelatin in the house. So I just used a pack of pectin, and I didn't use that much juice. I used blackberry juice and heated it up in the oven or on the stove top and try to do it that way. That didn't work for me. So later on today, I'll have to take a trip to the store and get some gelatin, some plain gelatin, and see if I can retry this recipe and see if I can get it to work another way. But they did not harden up at all. They were still liquid in there. Very cool. We cube some of ours, freeze them, and then add the frozen cubes to water bottles. They act like ice cubes. And when they thaw, they release the juice. Awesome. That's the plan, Red Silo. Vitra, hello, good morning. I hope you're doing well. I spent yesterday running around. I did shopping, biking, visiting an old friend, watched Love Island, watched Tokyo Olympics. Wow, you had a busy day. Stars Peppers getting her grow room together. Awesome. Awesome. I'm glad everybody's being proactive and doing stuff. I'm going to have to put these dishes away at some point. I just keep on piling them up. Who is that? Hey, Bigfoot. Good to see you. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Stopping by to show some love. Have a great day. You have a great day too, Bigfoot. Hopefully you're off and relaxing and just chilling at home today. Silhouette Park Farm. Hello. Somehow I missed you. I'm sorry. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. We got 12 people in here. Please hit that thumbs up. Share me out if you have the capability. I'm not getting my notifications out for some reason. YouTube's blocking that. So I'd really appreciate it if we could get some more lovely people in here. So please share me out. Hit that thumbs up. So some of you know that yesterday also was my first day of canning behind the scenes for beginner canners, and that went awesome. I had a very happy, student, customer, I don't know what you want to call it, but we canned chicken stock, she canned chicken soup, and I canned chicken and some chicken stock together. They turned out beautiful. We had a really good day. If you know anybody that wants to learn how to can, check out my community tab. There's some information. You can email me or have them email me. Sunflower Prepper, good morning. Good to see you. Hope you're having a beautiful day. I'm off to bed, Jess. Oh, that's right. 11 p.m. Well, you have a good night. I hope you sleep well. Oh, hey, Jess, you can also freeze cucumber halves, and geese love cucumbers. We're saving some for them for winter. Ooh, that's a good idea. Thank you for that, Red Silo. I have a question about the chicken soup. The jars feel kind of greasy. Is that okay? The seals seem fine. Yeah, the seals will be fine. All you need to do, Felicia, is go ahead and wash them off with some warm soapy water. Rinse them, and you're good to go. You're just waking up, Sunflower. Well, I hope you have a blessed day, and it is a great day for you. I have so much to do. I don't even know where to start, you guys. I guess I will get my bell peppers and my jalapenos and banana peppers and some water and get them rinsed. I'm going to be doing cowboy candy with this stuff. The bell peppers, I don't know what I'm going to do with yet. But the jalapenos and banana peppers, they will definitely go into cowboy candy. Love, love cowboy candy. Thank you, Jess. Thank you. You too. God bless you and everyone. Behind the scenes student, guys, and it was so great. I learned a lot. Going to do some mushrooms today. Awesome. Hello, Kicking at Homestead. How are you doing? Thanks for coming in. So good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. Learned all kinds of stuff from you last night, Kicking at Homestead, whether you know it or not. Lots of information to take in. And I appreciate it. Thank you so much for all the information you get out to people. And I've got these. So Mark and Moonface also sent me rattlesnake beans. Ginger Ninja was the one that sent me the wax beans, and they're just like performing like crazy. They're insane. But Mark and Moonface 5, they sent me these rattlesnake beans I've never heard of before, and they're pretty cool. They're like, they're just like green. They're green beans with like little streaks of like purple in them. They're really cool. So I've only gotten a handful of these at a time, so I haven't had much to can at one time, but I have been freezing them. So I do have a little bit in the freezer already from all those. And I'm just going to let all these peppers rinse and soak. They're not too dirty, but they've got a little bit of dirt on them. And there's some that the plant fell over, so their peppers were not protected by the leaves, and we're getting too much sun. And when that happens, you get soft spots and sunspots and things like that. So I can still use the good part of that pepper, but I'll just cut off the bad part. And there was only one plant like that, so I only got like 2 or 3 peppers that are sun scored. So that's not too bad. I'll get my zucchini washed, rinsed. Oh, and I'll get these dishes put away. It's early here. Okay, so yesterday I did the coleslaw and the cabbage like I was telling you, and I just had my mandolin out. Oh, I don't know if I know how to put this back together. Barrett had to do this yesterday because I couldn't remember how to do it. But all it is like a huge slicer. Makes your work a lot easier and go a lot faster. I don't remember how to put this back together. Dang it. I always have a hard time with this for some reason. And he makes it like so easy. There, we got it. So, let's see, catch up with the chat real quick. Those are neat looking. So, I just want to give a little tip. So, this mandolin is a Western mandolin, and it is of wood. And I love this thing. It just makes your work a lot easier. But a tip is, if you decide to buy one of these or any wooden products, whether that's a wooden bowl or spoons or spatulas or anything like this, you want to season them. And a lot of the younger generation doesn't know that. You want to season these. I season mine with some avocado oil. Just put it on a paper towel and wipe it all down. That will protect your wood from any water and things like that. And you need to do it at least, I don't know, I'd say like once every 3 months. And that will keep your wood nice and dry and seasoned. So that's just a little tip. I've never done zucchini on this mandolin, but I want to see what it does and see what it looks like. Oh, that's not bad. I just wanted to see like what size slices it would give me. I'm gonna get carried away. Gotta be careful because you can get carried away doing it too fast. And this thing is super, super sharp. So you want to watch your fingers that you don't get sliced up. And I do have, goodness, it's like a mesh glove. Like this. And I would suggest wearing it, especially if you're doing, or not zucchini, gosh, I can't think, cabbage, coleslaw, or sauerkraut. And just be really careful. The first time I used it, I didn't use the glove, and I sliced my fingers pretty bad. So you don't want to do that. Now this zucchini is a lot bigger than what I'm used to working with. I usually don't like them getting this big. And I'll, can't think today. Usually when they're that big, I'll just shred them up and put them in for zucchini bread. So I'm going to set this aside for a minute. Love zucchini, TH2, hey there. I use those home and at work. Yes, those things are sharp. Yes, they are. They're super sharp. So, okay. Now what I do with this zucchini is I'm going to make zucchini chips. So I use malt vinegar. And basically what I like to do is make like a zucchini chip, but like, you know, the fair fries that you can get with the salt and the malt vinegar. That's what I do with these, and oh my gosh, they're so good. So I just soak these in the malt vinegar, and then I'll put them in the dehydrator. And then when they come out and we want to eat them, I'll put some more malt vinegar on there and salt, and they're super good. They're really hard not to eat. And I suppose you could freeze them, but I just eat them fresh. Just coat them in that malt vinegar. And set that to the side. Oh, my fingers are burning. So when I was picking the beans out in the garden, oh my gosh, I always pick my beans with my thumbnail, so that it'll pop off the vine really well or real easy. And when I did that this morning, I missed the bean vine and I cut my finger with my fingernail. These are my Dixie moments. All right, get some beans in there. So these beans, like I said, I have been freezing them every time I went out and picked. So this time I am going to can them. I tried to peel an apple with a potato peeler, cut my finger almost to the bone. Ow! Oh, that makes me hurt just thinking about it. So I've got my slop bucket here for the pigs and anything that I don't use goes to the pigs. So like my ends that I snap off, those will all go to the pig. Let me get my scissors out of here. And beans are very hairy, especially wax beans. If it's your first time doing wax beans or green beans, I suggest you get any grass or weeds or anything that's on the beans off of them before you wet them down or wash them, because once you wet them down, it's way harder to get any debris off of them. That sounds so good. Malt vinegar, yummy. They are good. But it is. It's really nice to see everybody. I've missed you all. It's been a long couple of days. This one has a bad spot in it, so just take that out. Most of these beans are pretty clean. They don't have any grass or residue on them or flower blossoms. And then others have a lot. And my deer are really, really enjoying my bean leaves this year. Every time I get out there, the bean leaves are like completely demolished. Funny that they're eating the leaves and not the beans. Oh, thank you, Kicking at Homestead. Says I missed you too, Jess. Oh, Sunflower Pepper missed me too. It's funny, like I'll take time off of YouTube every once in a while, when something like, pigs are being born or something's going on behind the scenes or whatever, and I'll take a few days off and then I go to come back on a live and it's like I'm starting all over again for the first time going on a live. I get all giddy and nervous. You're going to be picking today. What are you picking? Is anybody else harvesting anything today? I'm hoping that sun stays down a little bit because those cucumbers are out there that I picked and I don't want them to get scorched. Man, I can't get over all these cucumbers this year. It's insane. All right, I'm gonna come back over to the computer, sit down, my back's starting to hurt. Turn you guys back towards me. Maybe. Oh. Okay. Laugh out loud, me too. I would go live, but I have no reception. Picking raspberries, yum. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the raspberries. I need to get out there and pick the raspberries and blackberries too. I didn't even look at them when I went out there. Sunflower pepper, your pigs are so cute. Thank you for sharing. You're welcome. Thank you for watching. I should have another litter. I would say she hasn't really dropped that far yet. I'll have to check her again today. I haven't went out there. But I'd say within the week, my other sow, she'll have her litter. What's that saying? They say no rest for the wicked. Oh. This StreamYard and YouTube are so far behind, it's ridiculous. It's like I'm moving in slow mo. Get them before the birds get them. Yeah, that's true too. Oh my gosh, and cucamelons. Cucamelons, I didn't even pick those either because honestly my baskets were just too full and heavy. I was done. I was out there for like an hour and a half harvesting this morning. But those cucamelons are just insane. I think I'm gonna try doing a cucamelon recipe, like pickling them or something. I really honestly didn't think I would have enough to put up. I planted 3 cucamelon plants this year and they just exploded. They have so many cucamelons on them. Or bears. I don't have bears. Very rarely do we have bears come through Ohio. We do have a couple sightings every once in a while, but it's very rare. I'm glad we don't have bears. I was sick of living with the bears. I lived with the bears for 8 years in Montana. They're cute from afar. That's about it. I don't like bear meat or anything like that, so no use for bears in my life. Bigfoot sighting too. Have you seen the Bigfoot sighting? TH2. Cucamelons sound fun. I don't know about those. I have bears. Oh, Kicking at Home said you're in Washington, right? Remind me. I can't remember. I try to keep up where everybody is, and I just can't do it. I think you're in Washington. I lived up in the mountains of Montana and dealt with black bears and grizzly bears, and that was not fun. The first year I lived there, though, I was like really shocked. It was funny because, like, in Ohio, like, the only broadcast we get at the bottom of the screen is like severe, thunderstorms or flood watching or whatever. In Montana, they have bear notifications at the bottom of their screen, like where the bears have been sighted to keep people safe and stuff. First time I seen that, I'm like, that's so weird. It's funny. I mean, it makes sense, but there's nothing that I ever seen before. I've only seen one here. Oh no, it would not be awesome if we had bears here. I'm good. The coyotes and fox and stuff like that is enough for me. And what else? The bobcats. The bobcats are enough for me too. Um, we have lots of foxes, says Sunflower Prepper. Don't eat bear, just use bear for grease. Make bear grease biscuits. Yes, okay. Yeah, I don't like bear. Everybody says, oh, it's the way it was cooked for you. I've had it cooked several different ways, and I don't like either way, any way that it was prepared for me. The Ohio River went right past my house when I lived in Kentucky. Ooh, did you get flooded a lot? Man, when we take a trip to Kentucky and we go through like the Ohio River part, man, them houses down there, it scares me. Like, I've never seen them flooded out, but they're right there on the river. I'm like, they have to get flooded out as close as they are. We have cougar and bobcats. Oh yeah, I don't miss the freaking cougars in Montana either. Ooh, I forgot about them. Montana has a lot of predators though. I do miss hearing the wolves at night outside my window though. That was pretty awesome. There was a long time after I moved out of Montana that I couldn't sleep because I was so used to hearing those wolves outside my window. It was just so relaxing and soothing. Yep, have enough problems with skunks, possums, and raccoons. Don't need no bears, right? I agree. Watch the river rise over the bank. Ooh, that's scary. Dirty keto breakfast here today. I had 2 small sweet potatoes a neighbor gave me, and carotene is good for Randall's diabetes, so he is having a side on his. Oh, all this talk about sweet potatoes lately. I want a sweet potato. I usually have a sweet potato once, like every 6 months or so. I love sweet potatoes and sweet potato fries. It's just not keto, but I'm not trying to lose weight or anything like that. I'm just trying to maintain my health and maintain my weight. So I'll do sweet potatoes every once in a while. I'll do watermelon every once in a while. We have a pack of timber wolves 2 miles up. Wow. That's all right. I understood what you were saying. It just took me a second. Also, Siberian Huskies all howling at the moon. Oh, so pretty. See, and my dog, she's part Husky. She's mixed with, I don't know what she's mixed with, honestly. I was told she was full-blooded Husky, but she is definitely not. Um, but she doesn't bark at all. The only time I've ever seen her bark is like when she doesn't like somebody, and that's very, very rare. All the other times she howls. She howls at sirens or, the ambulance or the police or whatever. But other than that, she don't make a peep. But if she does, it's usually a howl, and I just love it. I slice them up in rounds and cook them in bacon grease, salt, and pepper and onion. Ooh, that sounds so good. Yes, I agree. Kicking at homestead. I think the one veggie I go overboard with and eat so much of is green beans. I am a green bean monster. Last year, I'm trying to remember, I did like, I want to say 200 jars of green beans, and we are out of every bit of those. That's how much I eat green beans. It might be a little under 200 jars, but it was very close to 200 jars of green beans. And through the winter, I smash those things. I love my air fryer. I'm the only one that likes them in my family. I like them on the grill with buttered and brown sugar. Fried zucchini with, I can't ever say that word. Pablo and Parmesan cheese is my favorite. That sounds good too. Hey, Harvest Mary Moon, how are you doing? Good to see you. I hope you're having a blessed day. You said your name right today. That name always is a tongue twister for me. My brain works faster than my tongue when I see your name. I am good. I'm going to do strawberry leaf and my pickles next week. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome. That's awesome. Yum. That's another thing when I go pick out, when I go harvest some raspberries and blackberries, I need to harvest some leaves too so I can have blackberry and raspberry leaf tea. Garage sales yesterday. I've never seen so many Instapots, crock pots, canning pots, dehydrators was crazy. You know, they aren't. Wow, I wish I would have known that. I would have went and got another pressure canner. Oh, cucumbers were mint. Yes, that's so good too. Oh, you can never, ever, ever have enough pressure canners or hydrators. They're always useful to have on hand. And if you don't have one, hopefully you're kind enough to gift it to somebody else. If you have too many, you can gift it to someone else and teach them a very valuable skill later down the road. Hey Jess, have you tried the dragon tongue bean yet? Green bean type that a bush bean, pretty decent harvest this year. Actually, I think dragon tongue. I have some of that. I think I might have to look that up and see what it looks like. That might be what's in my garden right now. I have like 3 different varieties of green beans in my garden, and I can't think if that was one of them or not. I'll have to look at a picture of them. But all my other green beans have not produced anything yet. They do have blossoms on them, but they haven't produced any green beans. The only green beans that have produced anything so far are the snake beans, the rattlesnake beans. I need a pressure canner and dehydrator, but my but I might dehydrate on the dashboard of the car, y'all. It works. Yeah, that works too. It's just hard to dehydrate lots of things, especially, I don't know, like herbs and things like that. Flowers would be fine to dehydrate on your dashboard. But when it comes to like food like zucchini and squash or stuff like that, I don't think I would personally want to dehydrate those on my dashboard. But that's just me. Firefly, hello and welcome. Thanks for coming in. I'm glad you woke up to another beautiful day. I hope that you have a great day. I'm good today. No pain today. So far, so good. Oh, that's awesome, Sunflower. I'm glad to hear that. Hey, Jess, is just smoking meat preserved meat, or do you have to make a brine? I'm not sure, Harvest Mary Moon. That's one skill I'm lacking in, is preserving meats. I know I've read a lot about it, and most of the old timers preserve mainly in sugar or salt, and they just basically covered the whole meat in salt or sugar. But that is one area I am lacking and I need to learn. I would love to build a smokehouse one day when the wood prices aren't so expensive. But I would love to do a smokehouse and start smoking meat and figuring out all that. And I'm not sure. I know I've seen a lot of videos of people putting meats in a brine, but I think that's just to cure it or season it, and then they go on to smoking it or whatever, however they want to preserve it. But I'm not a very good one at that. I'm still learning myself. I just ordered a dehydrator. Congratulations, Sunflower. That's so exciting. Firefly Farm. Wake up, Alice. That reminds me, I should go out and harvest some chocolate for the dehydrator before it rains. Yes, that's a good idea. I haven't dehydrated chocolate mint yet either. I've just really been enjoying my chocolate mint tea every night before bed. Have you been drinking it like crazy too, Red Silo Homestead? Like, that's what I look forward to so much in the evening. That chocolate mint tea. Hey, Adventures of Des. How you doing? Good to see you. I've been seeing you around a lot. I enjoyed your little bike ride story that you talked about last night. I hope you're staying safe. Oh, you're welcome, Harvest Mary Moon. I wish I could give you more information, but I can't just sit up here and lie and BS. I don't know. I need to do more research and learn. Smokehouse can be made out of barrels or gutted old refrigerators too, and a bind. Yeah. I'm just not that creative when it comes to things like that. We'll see. Maybe that'll be my next adventure, is learning how to build a smokehouse or whatever. My chamomile is doing horrible. I can't grow chamomile for the life of me. I don't know why. That's like one thing I cannot grow. It takes me like 10 seconds to fall asleep. So, see, and I need to figure out why I can't grow chamomile. It's driving me nuts because I see everybody else's chamomile and I'm like, what the heck? Why can't I grow it? So for Des that's just coming in, we're just chit-chatting, catching up. I've been off YouTube for a couple of days because I had piglets. If you haven't seen that big video, I just premiered that video last night on YouTube. My sow had piglets. I have another sow that's getting ready to deliver as well. And so I figured I'd jump on here and catch up with everybody since I haven't been on for a couple of days, few days. I don't even know how long it's been. And sit here and snap beans and preserve my harvest from the garden while I'm talking to everybody. And the funny thing is, like, red silo, I really don't even need the chamomile to fall asleep or the mint, because these days, like yesterday, I was up and working for preserving the garden. I was up from 6 o'clock in the morning or whatever until midnight. So by the time I was done cleaning the kitchen, getting everything put away, I was so dead tired. I hit that bed. I was out like a light. I don't even think I moved. Like, I was just out. I was done. Good morning. Your videos are some of the smartest I've ever seen any time in my life. I just wanted you to know, thank you for great information. Right? Des is awesome. If anybody in here don't know Des, check him out. And same for everybody else. If you don't know each other, check each other's channels out. Some awesome, loving people in my chat all the time. Check them out. Check each other out. Become friends. It's an awesome community. I know everybody says that, but really, the people that come into my chats are really loving and caring. Chamomile I planted didn't do well, but right beside it on the ground, the wild ones are great. See? I can't even find any wild ones. Hugs for your loss of your baby pig. I named him Fred too. Yeah, that was super sad. I hate losing animals. So people that are in here that don't know, I had a piglet that was born with the intestines on the outside, and I did lose him. And it's just so hard. Like, I had every intention to go out there with my scalpel and cut him open and get those intestines back in, but it was just, there was too much of it out. There was way too much. I couldn't confidently do it without making him worse, so I didn't. And that broke my heart that I couldn't save him. But if I didn't take him out of the pen with Mama, anybody that raises animals know that mamas know when there's something wrong with their babies. Mama will either roll over top of them until they suffocate and die, or they will stomple them. So for me, it was more humane to take him out and dispatch him myself than to let him suffer. Let's see. That chat is fast, huh? Harvest Mary Moon. Kicking at Homestead says, yes, we are loving and caring. Thank goodness. That's what I hope I attract. Laugh out loud. I have that PTSD brain. Body could be exhausted, but the brain likes to ramp up just as the head hits the pillow, so T works. Yeah, and I do too. But days that I just go, with the pain and everything. And of course, I have the anxiety and PTSD throughout the day. So if I have a really busy day like I did yesterday, or like I'm going to have today, I just hit that pillow, I'm out. My brain is just done. I'm just trying to catch up with the chat. It's alright, Sunflower Pepper. It is what it is. It still breaks my heart no matter how many animals I lose on the homestead, but it's part of life, and you think after 10 years of doing this that I would get kind of, I don't know, immune to it, but I don't. And even Barrett, my husband, he's the same way. Like, that was really, really hard to put that piglet down because it was just so freaking cute. And of course, you start thinking about, the life that was just born. It does suck, but it's always sad. But like I said, I'd rather see that pig not suffer than to lay there and suffocate or get stomped on and then suffer. There's no way to go. I was going to come up on Prepping 101's last night on his live stream, but I was in here in the kitchen processing all this stuff, and I'm like, ugh. And my brain was really shut off by that time. I didn't even know what to say, so I didn't go up. I stayed in the background. Everybody is so quiet. I know. It's kind of eerie how quiet it's been. It's weird. Like, Harvest Mary Moon says, you think it would help my son? He was in Iraq. He don't ever sleep on a schedule. It's weird how your body reacts to stress and things like that and your sleep patterns. Like, for instance, me, once it's summertime, I am up literally every morning about 5 or 6 o'clock every morning. And then when winter hits, my body automatically switches. I'll be up all night and sleep in during the day. It's so weird. I am here. We're eating. Oh my gosh, I need to get something to eat. I'm starving. All this food talk. I just got a message. I got to check out real quick. Deez, I just got a message. Have you heard anything about people being stopped from going to work in other countries? I don't, just so you guys know, I do not talk about politics or religion on my channel. I go to your channels to listen and hear that stuff. But I just got a message saying that people are being stopped from work. I don't know if that's true or not, but fried eggs, sweet potato wedges, bacon, and sausage. Now my messages are blowing up. What the heck? All right, back to chat. Fried eggs, sweet potato wedges. I want some food, and I don't want to cook it. All right. Now I gotta wash these beans now that I got all the grass and debris off of them. No, you haven't heard anything. Now they're calling me. Hold on just a second. Sorry, guys. Okay. If we do. Yeah, if you do take it. Did you read the... I can't right now because I'm on a live stream. YouTube will shut me down. Oh no, you're fine. But yeah, if you take it, then you're not considered that. Yeah. But where were you saying that was at? Okay. Well, we figured that was coming. All right, I'll call you back after a little bit. All right, bye. Des, France. Check out France. It's going to rain here. Yeah, it's going to rain here too. That's why I think that's why my back's starting to act up. It's starting to get stiff. I gotta move around. Let's see. West Virginia wanted to throw meds at us, and so far the only thing we're on is multivitamin. Out loud. If he needs help or just want to talk about it. Oh, okay. You're talking now. Sorry. I'm going to turn my computer so you can see what I'm doing. And I am going to throw some stuff on for breakfast real quick. I need to get this stuff away. And keto crepes. Is that how you say? I always say that word wrong. That sounds amazing. I just don't feel like doing it yet. I did that on one of my live streams. Those were so stinking good. You're welcome, Des. Let me know what you find out privately, please. I'm on, if you check my About page, Des, I have my email, my Facebook information, anything, like everything is there. Instagram messages, whatever. Hey, Moon Sprouts, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. All right. Still here, just doing the daily. Got to feed the animals. That's all right. That's why I go live and I don't just sit in front of the computer. I don't have time to sit for very long. I'm always, if you come to my lives very often, I'm always up doing something. It's just easier for me to get things done and do it live than it is to try to get things done and do videos. It's too stressful. It's too stressful to set up the tripod and video and then try to say the right things and ugh. Anyone else have a dog? you got to cook for, or they will starve to death. I used to cook for my dogs. I don't anymore. I can't do it. Hey, Vicinity Venture, thanks for coming in. It's good to see you. I need to learn how to make homemade tortillas. My friends in El Paso used to make them. Oh my gosh, I love homemade tortillas. I do a keto style homemade tortilla, and they are so freaking good. Thank you, TH2. I know I haven't had a chance to look at anything like that, so people are just texting me and calling me and trying to give me updates. I cook for mine and add probiotics and vitamin. That's awesome. I'm glad you can do that. This is going to be loud for a second. I'm sorry. And some stevia. My neighbor spoils her cats. She gets them minnows from the Fred store. Really? That is pretty spoiled. It's just like we're hanging out in your kitchen. I love it. Awesome. That's what I would like it to be. I want you guys to feel like you're hanging out with me in my home and just kicking it, and everybody's just welcome. Dang it, guess I'm not harvesting chocolate mint today. Just started raining. Oh no. That stinks. Oh, that means it's going to be raining here soon. Let's see. What kind of berry do I want today? I think I'm going to do raspberries today. Loud, sorry. Raspberry crumbs everywhere. Let's see. Anybody else say anything? We have a stray cat. I feed her every morning. Yes, this is so wonderful. Oh, thank you. I tried starving mine on the fourth day. I gave, and they wasted 3 days their dog food untouched. All those days they won. I make sourdough tortillas from discard. They are amazing. They eat what I eat, but I add onion and garlic after I remove their health. I didn't even turn my stove on. What the heck? Oh goodness, no wonder it's not getting heated up. We finished off, for some of you, we made the butter pecan keto ice cream last week, and we finally finished that off. Oh, it's so good. We're going to have to make something else now. I'm thinking about doing some type of moose tracks or something like that with some peanut butter in it. That sounds super good. juicing stuff I need to put away. Well, I probably shouldn't put it away because I'll be juicing some more cucumbers later today. My canning stuff put away. Oh. I just hate dishes. It seems like that's all I ever get done is dishes every day, all day. Pain in my butt. Oops. That doesn't go there. This is the teacup I've been using, you guys. I got this at the yard sale the other day for 25 cents. I just think it's the cutest thing. I've fallen in love with it. So that's what I've been drinking my tea out of. Sauerkraut masher. I don't know what you call it. I call it a sauerkraut masher. I'll be using that later on today. Jess, I don't think we are going to get any more rain today. It's down to 30% chance. Awesome. Thank you, TH2. I hope not. I love you guys. I'm going to go clamming in a little while. Maybe they are up to the surface, not so hard to get them out. Awesome. That's so cool. I don't like clam. I don't know. I've never ate clams. So I don't know. I can't really say if I'd like them or not. I don't know if I would like to eat them. It doesn't sound appealing to me, but clamming would be so fun to do. Love you too, Harvest Mary Moon. I hope you have a great day and you have an awesome harvest of your clams. That'll be so fun. I got to go visit some others. Love you all. See you soon, Jess. All right, Keto-licious. We'll see you later. Much love. I need to go get buckets and jugs and bottles and corks, elderberry wine, and syrup next week. That's awesome. My elderberries, the flowers have fallen off, but all the berries are green still. So I'm waiting for them to ripen up, and I will be in the same boat as you kicking it, Homestead. Good morning, Angela. Good to see you. I hope you're having a blessed day. should have put some bacon on. Ooh. Oh well. I'll throw some sausage on. That'll be quick and easy. Thingamababa, Duma, whatchamacallit, sauerkraut masher, right? I'm going to make breakfast for the fam. I love you all. God bless. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for having me right back at you, Sunflower Prepper. Have a blessed day. We'll see you later. Yuck, rain for about 10 minutes, just enough to make it even more humid out. I hate when that happens, so I still might get some mint harvest after all. Yeah, well, at least the mint's washed off now, right? Alright, my beans are washed. Now I just have to can those up, snap them, and can them up. Oh my goodness. Those to the side. Get some sausage started. Alright, let's see what's going on in the chat. Jeff Bear, hello and welcome. I hope you're having a blessed day. Good morning to you. Adventure of Des, I gotta go for now. Time for church. God bless. Much love to you all. All right, Des, you have a blessed day, and we'll see you later. Much love to you. Raspberries taste good this morning. Good choice. Good choice. So what we got? We got 9 people here. I'm glad y'all are still here. We're just preserving the harvest here today, Jeff. And I'm taking a break, eating some breakfast because I'm starving. We were talking about food earlier and everybody made me hungry. I've got some zucchini slices soaking in some malt vinegar. I'm going to be making some zucchini chips here in a few minutes. That's what I can do next. I'll put the zucchini chips on the dehydrator and get that going. I've been listening and working on my mushrooms. Awesome. I'm so proud of you, Felicia. I'm so glad that you decided to do another recipe after yesterday. I think it's wonderful that people are interested in learning to can and dehydrate and things like that. And then when they actually go off and do it, it makes my heart happy. I'm glad to be, I guess I'm proud to be part of that learning process. I just want everybody to be able to learn and be able to do things that they'll eventually fall in love with. Thinking of what to do next. Any canners in the chat? If there's any canners in the chat, let me know. I have a question. I'm a mentor and a cheerleader. Yes. I try to do the best I can cheering people on. Okay, so morels pop up after the rain, right? Yeah. But chanterelles don't need rain to pop up, right? No. I don't know much about mushrooms, but I do know that. The morels are the only ones I really have any experience with. Oh, my hip just popped. Ugh. Get ferret cereal out of the way. Get my dehydrator ready. Right. There we go. That's better. They should be appearing soon with the huckleberries. Gosh, I miss huckleberries. Woo! So I'm just laying my soaked zucchini slices in my dehydrator. Put another level on. So I can get some smaller ones that fit around here. not have enough levels. Do I have another tray? I do. So the chat saying, okay, I gotta grab another tray. So, my next goals in life is to learn how to preserve meat long term without refrigeration or freezer, and sewing. I want to learn to sew really bad. Is there anything out there that you all are wanting to learn as a new skill? Alright. I'm going to turn this on 125 degrees for 4 hours. Hundred 25, and then 4 hours. And start. Hey Jess, what's the canning question? I'm delaying getting off, but to go harvest moistness. I want to learn to sew too. Might be nice as weather gets cooler. Yeah. Red silo, it is. You know those little Asian baby corn? I've been looking for the last couple of days how you would can baby Asian corn, but it's already canned. So, like, say if I went and got a number 10 can of baby corn and I wanted to break it down into pint-sized jars, how long would I cross that for? Hey, Skeletor. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for the sub. Welcome to my live stream. I hope you enjoy it here. And I hope you're enjoying the content. I can sew with a needle point. I can crochet with my fingers, not the big needles. I just want to be able to sew a skirt or a shirt or something. semi-enclosed, it would be awesome. I did look up like local sewing classes here, and the closest one to me is in Columbus. And so I was looking into the program, and it was only like a 3 week course, and it was like $650, and you had to bring your own sewing machine to the class. And then the only thing they provided for you is like the pattern and the fabric. But the only thing they taught you how to sew is like a little pocket pouch purse thing with a flap and a button on it. And I'm like, for $650, that's ridiculous. You better teach me how to sew a whole outfit for that amount. So I never did that. I've watched a lot of people on YouTube sew and try to learn that way, but I don't know. I think I need more of a one-on-one type of situation because I don't understand the words that they're using or anything like that they're saying in the videos. It's almost like math to me, like it's almost like a foreign language. Firefly Farm, I can teach you all. Woohoo! That's what I want to learn, Firefly. I want to sew. Yeah, I looked into that too, TH2, and the one that's local to me, it doesn't teach classes at all. It don't do any type of thing like that at ours. I wish it did. I don't know if it's because the town we live in is too small, or if it's just like the store that's too small, or what their reasoning is. Are you serious? Can I just pay you to say stuff for me? No, I'm joking. I do want to learn myself. That's awesome, Firefly. I didn't know that. Or did I know that? I don't know. That's awesome, though. I know there was somebody on here I was talking to about sewing at one point. I can't remember who it was. If it's already been canned, I'd probably go with water bathing. Canning would cook it more. I know, but it's a low acid food, so you would you would have to pressure can it. I don't know. I guess I gotta do more research. I've been searching and searching. I can't find anybody that has done it. Like I recan mustard, of course, and I recan mushrooms and things like that, but I don't know what the time would be for it. I personally, if I was going to do the canned little corn, Asian corn, I would definitely pressure can it because it is a low pressure or a low acid food. I just don't know what time I should pressure can that at. I don't know. All right, I gotta snap these beans. I need another bowl or something. I'll just put it in the jars. I don't know how many jars I'm going to get out of this. Maybe 2. I don't know. Ooh, I think the hubs is up. Add a touch of lemon juice. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Add a touch of lemon juice, raise acidity, and can for 20 minutes minimum time just because it already has been processed once. Good thinking. See? That's why you're friends. That's why we're friends. Because when I can't think, you can't. So, Felicia, there's your next recipe. Hopefully you wrote that down or you seen that. Huh? Yeah, there's a huge delay. The Hubs is up. Say good morning, Barrett. He is not a morning person. He does not like my cheeriness in the morning.
What's wrong with cheeriness?
I don't know. You tell me.
Somebody's got to be cheerful.
I know.
You know this out garden?
Yeah. I told you we needed to harvest peppers.
You're going to make bugs a little bit bigger.
I couldn't because the plants were falling over.
Oh,
But you need to walk out to the garden for me. Because there's about 20 cucumbers on the ground I need you to bring in. I couldn't carry everything. No, go ahead, take a bite. Do it on the live stream. Come on, you can do it.
No, thanks. Not this year. This is the wrong one anyways.
What do you mean?
The ones I usually try out.
No, you've never ate the jalapeno by itself. Let's see. So add lemon juice. Yeah, I would do if you're doing pints, I would do a tablespoon of lemon juice. Maybe do a teaspoon of lemon juice to each pint.
Yeah.
And then water bath it for 20 minutes. I'm 65 years old and I have been sewing since the day my mom threaded my first needle and I was 5 years old. That's awesome. It's a good skill to have. I don't know what a treadle machine is. Felicia, only if you're taking corn from a can and breaking it down to smaller sizes. Fresh corn needs to be processed longer. Right. That's awesome. My mom didn't teach me to sew. She didn't teach me a lot of skills, so I wish I did. And then by the time I got to high school, they had taken home ec out of my high school, so I never really had any female influence, I guess, when it comes to homemaking or home ecs or anything like that. Everything I've learned on my own. Bigfoot said hello, hi, and welcome. Thanks for coming in to see me. I appreciate it. I hope everybody in the chat is welcoming our new guests here. I'm just chatting it up with everybody. Today is processing day. I've been harvesting things out of the garden and trying to put it up for the last 2 days. I fell behind because I had piglets and I've been spending a lot of time with them. So now I'm trying to catch up and to catch up with the people that I hang out with here on YouTube. If you get a chance, check out that video. It was a premiere last night on barreling piglets. Oh, okay. A shuttle machine is a non-electric machine. Nice. Good to know. Barrett gets mad because I shouldn't say he gets mad. He just gets frustrated with me because he asked me to sew a button on his freaking shirt one time, and I was like, I don't know how to sew. And he was like, you know how to thread a needle, right? And I was like, yeah, I guess I can figure it out. And so I tried to sew a button on his shirt, and as soon as he went to put the button through the hole, it fell off. He's like, what the heck? Didn't you take any home ec? I think they did that to us on purpose, though. They started taking home ec out so we wouldn't know what to freaking do or how to do stuff. So right now I've got zucchini chips in the dehydrator with malt vinegar on them. Ugh. And when I pull them out of the dehydrator, I'll put some more malt vinegar and salt on them. And they'll be a nice little zucchini chip. Right now I'm snapping wax beans and getting them in my jar so I can can. What else did I do? I guess that's all I did this morning. I made some breakfast and I harvest all the vegetables I've got. Today was basically pepper day. I've got bell peppers, jalapenos, and banana peppers in the sink soaking so I can make some cowboy candy later. Oh, and I juiced the cucumbers and put some more in the freezer. Some cucumber ice cubes, or cucumber juice ice cubes. I tried to make keto gummy bears today, or well, last night I made them, and I pulled them out of the fridge today, and that was a huge fail. What else? Today's gonna be busy. I need to get back out with the hogs and check them to make sure my other one her belly hasn't dropped anymore. I've got to go to the store and get some gelatin and stock up on coffee. If you guys don't know about the coffee thing, please research about coffee, wheat, flour. Get to the store and get those things. Usually I have a stock of coffee. I personally drink decaf. My husband drinks regular, and he drinks coffee like, I don't even know, like it's water. And I have quite a bit of coffee stocked up for him. And so I only shop once a month. And the last few months that we went grocery shopping, I've asked him, do you need coffee? Do you need coffee? And he kept telling me no, he was fine. And then when we went to the grocery store this month, this month he said he was out of coffee. And I'm like, what do you mean you're out of coffee? He's like, I'm completely out of coffee. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, you're supposed to be telling me this stuff. And so he's only got 1 can of coffee left. So we need to go to the store, stock up on that. I need to get some gelatin to try to play around with this gummy bear recipe again. And then my girlfriend, she has my female meat rabbit right now. I took over there a couple of days ago to breed with her male. I don't have a male at the time. So I need to go pick up that rabbit as well. And condiments. Red Silo Homestead. Goodness, Jess, making me feel lazy. I got out of bed, made coffee, and started watching you. It's a lazy Sunday here. It's funny because my husband always says on Sundays you're supposed to rest, which I know. But I can't rest. I have so much stuff to do and not enough time. He's the same way. Sundays, he wants to lay around and just not do anything and just relax. I can't do that. God provided me with this huge harvest of a garden, and I can't let it go to waste. I'd feel guilty. Oh, what did I miss, TH2? You said something. I missed it. And that's the awesome thing about YouTube, Red Silo, at least for me, especially when I'm feeling down, depressed, or lazy. I'll get on YouTube and I'll watch other people harvest or preserve their food or whatever. And I feel that way. I feel so guilty. I'm like, oh my gosh, I should not be sitting here watching this. I need to be doing the same thing. And 90% of the time, it makes me motivated and makes me get up and move. So I really appreciate YouTube for that, for putting a fire under my butt when I really don't feel like doing anything. All right, so condiments for me is not an issue. I usually stay soft up on everything. I'm not using that jar. So I've been really picky about the jars I've been using lately. All the jars, mainly all the jars I get are hand-me-downs. I get a lot of free jars. People donate them to me. And the last donation I had, I'm very appreciative of. Don't get me wrong. But some of the jars in there, the ones that aren't marked with fur or a ball, the last canning I did, well, the canning before last that I did, what did I do? Oh, I did the cucumber relish, and the jars that I used that weren't marked were, they busted in my canner. So, and they're a lot different. They're just, let's see. I think whoever had these jars before had saved store-bought jars, which are fine normally. But for some reason, the last two I put in the canner, they busted. So I'm being really careful which ones I'm putting in the jar or in the canner now, because that was a mess. I had glass all in the bottom of my canner. It was horrible. As soon as your live ends, I'm prepping the dehydrator. All your fault today. Just a Columbia low production. Oh, okay. I did see that one then. Yeah. So what kind of coffee does everybody drink in here? I've tried with Barrett, I've tried Folgers, and I've tried Maxwell with him, and he can't stand Folgers. He only likes Maxwell, so that's what I gotta get him. And I just get the off-brand for myself. I get an off-brand decaf, like a Kroger's off-brand, or Kroger's brand, or Walmart brand, whatever's cheaper. With my PTSD and anxiety, the caffeine like really throws my anxiety for a loop. So I switched to decaf because I do enjoy the smell of coffee and I enjoy drinking it. And the decaf just supplements that for me. Maxwell House Columbia. That's what he takes too. But he goes through, oh my gosh, he goes through like 2 pots a day of coffee. I try to get him to drink other stuff, but he will drink Zevia, which is fine. It's a carbonated water with flavor and sweetened with stevia, and that's not bad. And he'll every once in a while take a drink of my lemonade, my homemade lemonade. But for the most part, he just sticks with his coffee. Folgers here with a touch of cinnamon sprinkle on the ground. So, ooh, that sounds good. What did I watch this morning? I watched a TikTok this morning, and the girl made her coffee. She made iced coffee with, I think it was almond milk or something like that. And then she sprinkled cinnamon on top of it. I was thinking, man, that looks good. I'd still stick with my heavy cream though. I just can't imagine with coffee and stuff going out. No offense to anybody here that does this. No offense at all. But drinking that Starbucks or Tim Horton coffee, it's so expensive just for 1 cup. I'm like, oh, I can't imagine. I can't afford to pay for that. And I wouldn't, even if I could afford. I'd rather just buy a bunch of cans of coffee that I can stock up on. Folgers here with, okay, read that one. At Jess, Walgreens online has Maxwell House. Wow, that's a good price. I don't shop online, you guys. I don't know. I'm stuck in my old ways. I can't shop online. Every once in a blue moon, I'll get something off of Amazon like that. But to actually shop online for Walgreens, Walmart, Kroger's, I can't bring myself to do it. I want to be there. I want to see and feel and touch the product and know exactly what I'm buying. Even if I bought it a million times, I guess it's just me being stuck in my old ways. I don't know. When we're really dragging Italian coffee with a stovetop espresso maker. Ooh, that sounds luxurious. I just use my old little percolator and my decaf coffee. I'm a simple girl. I can't believe Barrett's awake at 11 o'clock. He's been waking up at about 1 or 2. And then that's what time I lay down for a nap. We're taking shifts on everything. But he got up early today. He must be out there in the garden getting my cucumbers for me. I can't even see what I'm doing. I can't turn the camera down far enough. But I'm snapping beans and putting them in a jar right now. It's not. It's an Italian percolator. Spent 6 years in Italy in the Navy, so I occasionally get cravings for it. Isn't that funny? Like how other countries, they like us Americans, like our portions are like so huge, and like in other countries, their like coffee cups are like really tiny compared to ours. They're like really dainty and delicate. And it seems like that is the way with tea too. The teacups they have over there are really small too. I try to do that. I try to get like itty bitty tiny coffee cups and teacups to help Barrett like minimize his coffee intake. Yeah, that didn't work. He was not happy with that suggestion. Don't you try to mess with my coffee intake. That's what he says. Now there's some things not worth fighting over. That was one of them, for sure. I can't even say that. Italians call our octopus water because it's so weak compared to theirs. I didn't know that. That's funny. I'd probably have a heart attack taking Italian coffee then. My heart would be pounding out my chest. All right. Let's see. I gotta fill these jars up with water. See if I can cram any more beans in there. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Nope, I'm actually gonna have to take some out. They're way too full. See if I can get these in this jar then. Sorry, you can't see nothing but my butt. That was dumb. Okay, what's your recipe for canning green beans? Do you add anything like ham, onions, or is it straight beans? Well, these are wax beans, so I'm just doing straight wax beans. Sometimes I do. It depends on the mood I'm in. Sometimes I'll do ham and beans. Or sometimes I do bacon and beans. Sometimes I'll add onions, bacon, and beans. It just depends on how I'm feeling, what I feel like doing. But this is basically just going to be water and salt. Yeah, I did TH2. It was hilarious. Oh, just dropped a bean in the dog's water. But yeah, Dusty Data's been cracking me up with them. If anybody hasn't checked that out, go check out Dusty Data. He did a like 30-second video. It might even be shorter than that. I don't remember. Of me on a live stream, and he literally made me singing. Oh, kind of singing. He basically made me screaming, but it was good. I got a kick out of it. And he's done many other YouTubers as well. I sat there one night, TH2, um, watching all of them. And it was funny because I was watching all of them, and then the very next morning, he came out with mine. I'm like, really? It was good. Where did the blur go? I only do about a teaspoon of canning salt to these. Put the lids on. And no, I didn't wipe the rims because it's just water. There's nothing to stick. Don't do what I do. Do it the correct way. Is it? Did you get the cucumbers? Okay. A bunch. Right here. Thank you. Let's see. I need to see if cowboy candy is processed at the same time as. I don't think it is. It is. Oh, what am I gonna do? So I only have 3 jars of beans, and I'm trying to figure out what else I can put in the pot so I can can at the same time. All right, Red Silo, thanks for coming in. Have a blessed day. I hope you get your mint harvested and going. It was great hanging out with you too. Sorry, you guys, I'm reading real quick. And then there were 5. Now there's 4. It's all right. All right, so I guess I'm just going to do 3 jars because I'm not finding anything else. I'm filling my tubes. Your tobacco tubes? What tubes are you talking about? Yes. Okay. You have one of them electric machines, TH2. Now you can see the cucumbers. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Huh? That's a lot, isn't
I
it?
got some out there.
You still have some out there? I didn't think there was that many.
Yeah. Need a bigger basket.
My mushrooms shrunk and I only got 4 jars, and that's with a lot of water, kind of time consuming. Oh, sorry. Isn't that insane? I don't know what I'm going to do with all this. I mean, I'm going to juice some of it, but dang, I can't eat that many. There ain't no way. I need to move this dehydrator. It's way in my way. I need a bigger house, bigger kitchen. Oh, it's wrong. There it goes. So, what was I going to show you? These are the zucchini chips I did yesterday. These are the malt vinegar zucchini chips. They turned out so good. And they've got salt on them, the sea salt. I did a bunch yesterday, and this is that's all we have left from yesterday. Yes, using electric right now and have 2 hand crank backups. It's okay, live and learn. Yeah, I'm gonna be I bought 4 trays of cucumber chips. I don't know about cucumber chips. I guess I could do cucumber chips, dehydrate them, and then use them in recipes later on. That's a good idea. Well, still a lot of cucumbers. for snacks. I'll have to look that up too, Felicia. Thanks. So good. Ah. Sorry, Keela. Throwing stuff on top of you, girl. Yeah, I know you. Yeah, I know you can dehydrate pickles, but I don't like homemade pickles. I'd have to go to the store, grab a couple jars of glass that can dehydrate. I don't know. Guess I should separate all these peppers so I can get those going later today. I cannot believe the jalapeno plants. They have just boomed. Oh my goodness. Wait until you see the size he's pulling up on the porch. I cannot believe the size of this cucumber. Where'd you get that thing from? That cucumber, that's massive.
Where did that just delay?
Because we're on YouTube, and YouTube is delayed from StreamYard. That's insane. No, I've never fried any cucumber slices before. Have you?
Green peppers, all that. Or banana peppers,
Oh, yeah.
carrots.
Is the air on in the hallway? Alright, so here is the jalapeno harvest from today. Shift Kicker, hello and welcome. Thanks for coming in. Tastes like fried maters. I'll have to try it. And put the banana peppers out of there. There is the banana pepper harvest I did today. Thank you, Chef Kicker. We've been at this for, I don't even know how long. How long have I been on here? 2.5 hours. Goodness. Crazy. Got wax beans on. Alright, you guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream. I want to thank you all for hanging out with me as long as you did. I really appreciate it. Need to rest my back for a little bit. 2 hours on here is enough for me. So I will continue. I'm going to rest my back, like I said, and then I'll just continue processing the rest of this stuff here later on in the day. When I get back up. So I want to thank you all for hanging out again with me and chatting it up with me, catching up. Please, if you haven't seen my farrowing video, my piglets, check out that video. It's pretty cool. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of that video. Give me a thumbs up. I hope you all stay happy, healthy, and safe. And I'm sending blessings and love your way, and I will catch you next time. Have a good day. Bye.